What's up guys, Canon from Westwood Table Soccer here and welcome back to the channel. This video today is a Westwood Table Soccer Club video. Now we have officially started Westwood Table Soccer Club. The first months have gone out and they have all arrived at their destinations. I'm not sure what Westwood Table Soccer Club is. There's some information over on our website, www.westwoodtablesoccer.uk, but I'll give you a brief sort of description of what it is now. It is a brand new, exclusive, bespoke way of collecting Subbuteo figures. Now, every single month you will receive one mystery figure. You don't know what it is, you don't choose what it is, it just turns up at your door. The kit that you get is not chosen for you either, it's a random draw. The only time that will ever change is if we do repeats of teams within the collection. You will never get the same team, so if you were drawn to receive the same team that you've already got, that will just shift over to the next person and the next one will be yours. So you will never ever get the same collection. Every single person within the club will get a different collection. So your Westwood Table Soccer Club collection is completely unique. No one else has got the same ones as you. There will be people that have the same figures as you, but everyone's collection, once complete, will be completely different. It's exclusive, it's something that we pride ourselves on here at Westwood Table Soccer. Everyone gets a bespoke experience. That's what it's all about. So this video is going to be a little bit longer than the videos that are going to come after it. We're going to do one of these per month, where we're going to talk about the kits that we've selected, why we've selected them, and it gives everyone a chance that's in the club to see what everyone else got, and it also gives the guys that aren't in the club but are sort of interested in the painting and the artwork side of things to see what we've been up to and what we're doing. So this first one we're going to talk a little bit about what we've done to get this product off the ground, so from cases to packaging to working it all out and going through all of that, and then we're going to talk about the kits that we selected, including some professional sort of shots that we took here, as well as including the pictures that have been sent in from the guys that have received their figures. So yeah, that's about it. Let's roll it. So the first thing we had to do, as you've just seen there, is work out the display cases. The first thing we ordered was this side. This is the 44 subscription. Now, I ordered this because I loved the steps. I loved having the extra steps in there. This is my one. I've kept this one. I've used it for my Leicester display figures, but this is what the 44s have got. Now, I ordered it and I sort of thought, oh, that's amazing. It looks brilliant full up. And we'll show you a still image of it full up now. So you can see when it's full up, it looks incredible. But my first thought was, that's going to take a really long time to fill up. People aren't going to go for that, are they? I offered it as an option, but then I also got the smaller 18 style cases. Now obviously that means it's only going to take 18 months to fill up, and that is how big this one is. And this is what it looks like when it's full of figures. Now, as I said before in a previous update video, these are not the figures people are going to get. These are just random ones that I've got kicking around that I've kept inside my own collection, just to have around here in the studio. So we ordered two different cases, and you can see in relation to the sizes how small or how big that bottom one is in relation to the 18. Now, you know, I struck gold really. I didn't have to make too many orders of dead stock. I've just got two of these, but I've made use of them. And you know, the guys that are on the club have taken really well to these. So there are two different options. These are stackable. If you were to sign on for more than 44 months, you could stack a 44 until for another 44 if you really wanted to. So the stackable options, they give people the freedom, the flexibility. You can put your figures anywhere you want within this case or within this bottom case here. Like I say, I've just used my bigger case with some slightly different figures I've got kicking around. So the next thing we came to was the packaging. Now, it was really important to me that this wasn't just a Subbuteo figure turning up at your house. I want it to feel a little bit special. I want it to feel like when you get it that it's handmade, that it's bespoke, and that was part of the reason why we've individually wrapped each one in the tissue paper. We've got a few different colour tissue paper as well, so we've gone with the Westwood Table Soccer colours. You guys at the moment would only have seen the green. We've also got white and navy blue, so it's going to be all revolving around those Westwood Table Soccer colours. We made some stickers to stick them down with, but it was all about trying to make it and create something that felt special when it got to you, felt unique. And like I say, the main thing we were looking for was that feeling of something that this is going to be special. This is something just something that's going to be awesome. I can't think of any other way to describe it than feeling special. And that was kind of all we had in our mind, was trying to make every single person that had one of these feel like they were the only person getting one of these. It's not off the shelf. I don't just pick these things up and go, oh yeah, chuck that one in there, chuck that one in there, chuck that one in there, bosh, that's gone. Nothing Westwood Table Soccer makes is off the shelf. It's all designed or tweaked in some way. Even when we use, for example, our frames that we use, our standard squares, the layout inside there is bespoke. We had to design that, we had to think about that, we had to prototype it, we had to hand cut it. We still hand cut all our holes in our frames now, but everything that we do here at Westwood Table Soccer, every product that we create is bespoke. It's all done in the UK. It's all about being special and being unique, and that's kind of what we do here. So that was what the packaging is all about. Something that when you get it, you crack open your envelope, what you're going to get in the next one. Obviously, in the first month, you guys all got a box. Next month, you're going to crack open your envelope, and rather than just a Subbuteo figure falling out onto your table, you've still got to unwrap it. You've still got that sort of that tangibility, that feel for opening something, that sort of mystery and surprise thing that makes it feel special. So, as I said, I've said special about a million times, but that is essentially what this is all about. Okay, and also what we didn't want to do was just send you guys a random figure. Okay, so part of it is about learning and discovering new teams and seeing aesthetics on kits that you may not have seen before. So it's a collecting experience. There's a whole experience to having this. It's not just something you put up on a shelf. You know, when you get your figure, there's that collectible card in there with information about the team that it is. You know, we go off, we do extensive research on these teams to try and sort of bring together loads of information. And there's so much of it. Honestly, I'd advise you guys, when you get these, have a deeper look into the teams you've got, because I can't fit everything I want to fit on that tiny little bit that we've got at the bottom there. I just try and summarize it so that you guys are getting a sort of a brief overview of that club, so you get a little bit of history that goes behind it. You learn a little bit about that club. We feature like the key information, the stadium, where they're from, what their website is. You can go and find them, go and look them up, have a little look. You know, the internet's an amazing thing. You can translate foreign websites, so if you've got a foreign team that doesn't have an English version of their website, get on it, have a little look. So yeah, we go away, we do that research, we then create that little collectible card. It's just something else to have that goes with it, another tangible thing that you're getting. Well, you know, by the time you get to the end of it, you'll have 18 or 44 of these cards about all 44 of your teams. I think that's an amazing little collection, all them little bits of information you've got all on those little cards. And hopefully they're pretty cool to look at as well, and we've tried to make them aesthetically appealing to look at. We didn't just want to have a load of writing on there. So we've got club badge, we've designed them in the club colours, we've got honours that they've won, we've got, like I say, that little bit of information at the bottom which tells you about that team. And also for you guys as well that have got the teams, the team at the top where it's written, it's not just written, for example, in the first month, SV Werder Bremen, it tells you the year that you've got in your frame. So if ever you're looking at your team and think, oh, what year was that kit from? Just go back to your card. It will tell you what season that came from. So that sort of research and that history that we've got on them cards, along with the figure and the packaging and how we present everything, was trying to create that sort of holistic experience of something, I say, something special, something unique, and hopefully we've done that. But that's enough talking about how we go about what we do. Let's have a look at what we do. Team 1 then from Westwood Table Soccer Club, month 1 was Torino Football Club from 1948-49. There's a number of reasons for picking this one really. It was a kit I'd painted for myself not that long ago as a single figure, and I just felt like it's something I really enjoyed painting. It came out really well, that really, really deep red with the black socks. I just think it's a really, really beautiful kit to look at, and that team I feel like deserves sort of that legacy for what they achieved as a team, and also for the, you know, the massively unfortunate way that their success and that era ended. There are 5 Torinos in the club, in the collection, so there are 5 of you that have that kit. The base combinations are slightly tweaked on them all. But yeah, I just felt like as an aesthetic, it's a really, really simple kit, but with the Subbuteo badge, I think it looks really, really good. I personally love it. Like I say, I've got one of that kit in my collection too. And yeah, it's a special team, isn't it? It's a really, really special thing to sort of commemorate and remember from that team. So yeah, the first team from month one was Il Grande Torino. Okay, so team number 2 from this collection was Werder Bremen. Now there are 3 different variations in this one. There are 2 single figure exclusives. So if you've got Werder Bremen from 2005-06 or the 09-10 Werder Bremen, you are the only person in this collection that has it, and you will be the only person in this collection that will ever have it. So we've got the green and orange half kit. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know why Werder Bremen moved away from using orange in recent years, but they went through a phase of using orange quite a lot. And it was kind of one of the first things that sort of attracted me to Werder Bremen as a team. I would say they're my German team, but I don't really follow German football. But if I'm going to pick a team to be from Germany, or if someone asks me, what's your favourite team from Germany? I'm going to go Werder Bremen. I used to really, really love Torsten Frings. It's part of the reason there. And then in 09-10, the other single figure we've got, and the reason I painted that kit is because I've got that shirt. I bought that shirt, the green with the white sleeves, the really, really dark green socks. I think as an aesthetic, it's a really, really nice looking kit. I had Marco Marin on the back, who I thought was going to be brilliant. He came through in the same sort of era as Mesut Ozil at Werder Bremen, who was another player I really, really liked. Recently though, what's going on with Mesut Ozil? Like, seriously, mate. Wasted career, wasted talent. But they both came through at Werder Bremen at the same time. I thought Marco Marin was going to be mustard. He went to Chelsea, didn't really do a lot. His career's sort of just... I think he's at Olympiacos maybe now. But yeah, they had orange numbers on the back, actually, as well, on that kit. But yeah, so that's one of the reasons I kicked that kit. The other one, the green and white halves, it's just a cool looking kit, isn't it? It's just aesthetically... it was a kit that I felt sort of fitted in with the rest of what we'd done, and yeah, it was a purely aesthetic choice again. Three, Marseille, 1992-93. It's a winner, isn't it? It's an instant classic. It is the only French team to ever win the European Cup / Champions League. A colour scheme that works really well. That sky blue and white, it's been their colours forever, blue and white, and it just works really well. It's another one of that sort of Adidas template, similar to one that Liverpool had in that same era. Bayern Munich had a version of it, kinda, but it's a template kit. But when you see it, anyone knows what kit that is. It's massively, massively famous, just because of what it meant. I believe it was the first ever season of the UEFA Champions League as well. They wore it in and they won it in. But as an aesthetic, it works really nicely. Again, this one has 5 of the same kit. There are no variations to this one in terms of, or this team rather, in terms of different kits we've picked. Marseille are a team we might come back to. Marseille have had some really, really awesome looking kits, actually. They're a team we might come back to. But one of the reasons I picked it, again, it's something that I painted. It's in my collection. I think it's in this frame up here. It's a cool looking kit. It's instantly sort of recognisable. It's iconic. It's successful. It's just one of them kits that it just works. It works really, really nicely. Base combination wise, there's a couple of different base combinations in there. I think one of you has it with a gold base and a sky blue inner, white and blue pretty much across the board for the others. Nice and simple, works immensely well. Kit 4 then, or Team 4 rather, from Westwood WTSClub, month 1 was Circle Bruges. Now there was 2 variations in this one. There was 3 of one kit and 2 of another. So Available options in this one were 2017-18 and 2014-15. Two awesome looking kits. You've already seen them in the still shots from before, but what I love about this is it's just the colour scheme. I'm a big fan of green, hence why it's one of the main colours for Westwood Table Soccer. And they use it with black, which I think works really well. Green and black is a great combination. Subbuteo Ref 78 is one of my top reference numbers. I think it just works really well. But they also use white, and that introduction of white to sort of break up those two dark shades, I think works so well. And on both of the kits from this season, or from this month rather, it works. I think it looks good. I think they're two brilliant kits. Who doesn't love a sash as well, if you've got the sashed version? But yeah, it was just an aesthetic choice. I've painted Circle Bruges kits before. One of my favourite ones is it's a green and black striper. The green's a little bit lighter than what you've seen in this month, and it's got white pins similar to like the Gremio kits or the Fluminense kits. But yeah, I've painted before. There's two versions of that team as teams actually out there. I think I know where both of them are. I think my old man's got one, and an old mate of mine, Mark Lewis, has got the other one. But yeah, so it was purely an aesthetic choice. It was a kit I really wanted to paint, or a couple of kits I really wanted to paint. And yeah, that's why they're in there. Okay, so that's the end of this video then. The Westwood Table Soccer Club episode 1. We're going to roll a video montage at the end of this, which we have also uploaded separately. Just includes all the photos that you guys have sent in to us. So thank you very much for sending those photos to me. I love to see how you guys are setting them all up, and it'll be good to see your collections coming together, because obviously I'm never going to see these things completely done, so it'd be amazing if you guys can keep them pictures coming in to me. That's it. Not a lot else to say, guys, except until the next one, stay safe. Please keep tuning in. Subscribe if you are new. Please throw a like down on this video. Have a look at our other videos in our collection as well. Until the next one, stay safe and cheers. That's the end of this video. You can subscribe in the middle. You've got a playlist suggestion on this side. You've got a best video for you on this side. Guys, please click the subscribe button in the middle. It's been a pleasure having you here. Until the next one, stay safe.